The off-road side of it, the racing side of it, is three-dimensional. It really is, and you can't feel it or see it unless you're here. The way the trucks go off of jumps and bumps and moguls, and the way they go into a corner, they're just dancing all over the place in the debris that comes flying off the rear tires and hitting the trucks and hitting the drivers in the face, and you're pulling tear-offs and you're shifting gears, and then you fly off a big jump, come into a corner, hit the brakes, make a corner. There's nothing else like it. It's not like any other racing that is out there. You have to see it. You have to come here and feel it. You really do. And I don't think there's anything else like it in the world that you can experience the three-dimensional side of it with the air and the jumps and the cornering and the left and the right. It's not just a circle. It's a road course, off-road motocross track with a truck. And the horsepower and the roost off the tires, it's impressive. The start of the race deal for me is, it starts in the shop. Your mentality starts there. You're ready to go when you leave the shop, and put all your ducks in a row and make sure you're ready to go. You get to staging, you tighten down them belts, and you're thinking about the track, you're thinking about your lines, you're thinking about your fellow competitors that are next to you and what their tendencies are and what they're going to do. And then mentally you just have to stay focused on what's going on and what you're going to go do. It's kind of a surreal kind of moment, because everything kind of slows down and you start to process everything that's going on. You know, when you're getting ready to go racing, you see everything. You see the guys along the fence, you see the guys working on the track, you see birds fly by. Your senses are just at a whole different level. And then when they throw the flag and you stand on the gas and the rocks are flying at you and there's guys rubbing on you, and it's amazing what you can hear and feel and experience what's going on out there. And I love that side of it, because I don't think there's a point in my life that I'm more attuned to what's going on than when I'm in that truck. And I mean, that motor's singing and you're banging gears and hitting the brakes and hitting the gas and you're hitting berms, and it's crazy. It's a crazy experience because you're so busy in there and there's so many things happening and such a fast pace and you realize what's going on when you're out there, and you can't stop and say, wow, this is really cool. You know, you just process it when you get out of the truck, but while it's going on, you're just no, and everything's just happening so fast. And I think I take on a little bit of a different attitude when I'm in there than when I'm out. I'm a pretty cool, calm, collective guy. I think in the truck, I wouldn't say it's a Jekyll and Hyde thing, but you definitely have to take on a different personality when you're racing. We've been playing the game for a couple years. It's 18 this year. Had a tremendous amount of fun. It's been a lot of work, a lot of great effort by our team, our sponsors over the years, various sponsors. The time you put into this is so rewarding when you get to the track and you get to see your guys working and you get to see the sponsor interaction and the brand activation happening, and you see all the fans and the people here, and I love it. I want to keep on doing it, and I hope we get to keep on doing it. And we work so hard to do it and come here and have a good time and be competitive. And it's that competitive spirit, I guess, for me that makes me want to keep on behind the wheel and standing on the gas and put on a show. And you know, it goes back to me being a kid and how I got started in this whole deal and watching it as a fan and wanting to go do it. And I still see those kids, and I still, you know, live through those kids. And you know, my boy's growing up. He's 8 years old now, and I see his excitement and enthusiasm when we get to go to the track, and he's all fired up in the shop and in the truck ready to go, and when's it gonna be, Dad? When's it gonna be? You know, and I still get that energy, you know. And you come here and you hear the motors, and then you go out to battle, and you know, the rocks are flying at you, and you're on the gas and you're on the brakes, and the guy's next to you and you're trying to figure out what his line is and his move is, and nothing really like it. I know guys that race on the asphalt, and I know some other guys that race in the dirt, but the three-dimensional thing of off-road it's really hard to explain it until you come here and experience. I mean, the TV coverage is great, what you see there. This racing is, you have to smell it and feel it and see it and live it, and you know, go home with a little dirt on your face at the end of the day.